Hey guys, Jengar here. We are looking at the second dev server. Gaijin had a surprise drop here and gave us the second dev server. And we have 5 new planes actually, 3 of which are new Harriers and 2 are in the Russian tree Yak 38. These American Harriers, there is 2 of them have been introduced. They are both at 9.7. I will show you where they sit in the line. The rank 5 premium Harrier, the AV8A, sits right here. And you have the AV8C Harrier sitting right here in the attacker line. They have a difference, these two planes. The one in the regular tree is in rank 6. They have the same battle rating. No armor protection. We have the guns again right here, 200 rounds, 30mm Aidens, and the missiles and rockets or whatever other combination you want to throw in. There is a lot of combinations to be had. We have the AIM 9G sidewinders with 16G overload possible in combination with, well, bombs, what is this, rockets, other Mighty Mouse rockets. There's other combinations here as well without the missiles if you don't want to take those for more other ordnance basically. But the main thing is this, the flares. On the regular tree, the rank 6 one, the 8C, there is flares. So you have countermeasures there. Now if we go to the premium one, it also looks mightily fine. I like this United States insignia on the wings better though than that black one, but so this looks a little bit better here. Some nice details here as well. But the armor, no protection, that's the same. We have the cannons here again with 200 rounds and the ordnance, however you want to look at that. But we missed the flares on this premium one, rank 5, the 8A. Also same battle rating, 9.7, but this one lacks the countermeasures. It has the same AIM 9Gs with the it has also 16 Gs and basically the same setup in bombs and stuff like that. Just missing the flares on the premium one. I guess that's because it's a rank 5 premium. I don't know. Probably that's the thought of it. Maybe the models actually didn't have the flares. I don't know. I don't know too much of the history of the Harrier jump jet. But that's the difference between these two. So the premium doesn't have the countermeasure flares and the 8C and the regular tree does. So yeah, that's it for the American Harriers. Let's move on to the USSR, and what we're looking at here is the Yak 38M. When I looked at this plane the first time, I had the research window open when I switched countries, and I thought I was looking at an F-104, a starfighter, but I wasn't. Now, if anybody knows the history of this thing, you can tell me whether they built these wings in imitation of the starfighters. It kinda looks like it a bit, doesn't it? Very long aircraft, very thin with very small wings. Kinda fits the profile. But let's take a look at this plane. It has no armor protection. It has gun pods, and that is the main thing of these Yak 38. It has one regular cannon, and you can add to that with a combination of things. You have the R60 missiles with 30G overload, and with all kinds of combinations. You also have other options here for guns extra, for example, that will give you 4 guns, or 5, sorry, in total, 23 millimeters with 250 rounds apiece, I believe. But for this model, they haven't been modeled yet. So I do have them, as you can see in the X-ray. I do have these gun pods here. These have 100 rounds per gun. This middle one 160. And this one 100 again. These are not finalized stats, by the way, especially because this doesn't seem to be ready yet. But yeah, this has a setup with missiles and gun pods. And they will work on this, putting this in correctly. But the regular tree then has the option to have both extra gun pods and missiles. The premium one, you have to choose right now. From what I have seen, there is no armor protection, and here we have the 160 rounds again. There in the middle, that's the regular gun, and then you have 4 gun pods on this one. You can choose for that. You can choose for that on the other one as well, but you then miss the missiles, as we're gonna see right now. There is no option here to combine the cannon pods with missiles. So that is the difference between these two, where the regular tree, the M version of the Jak-38, can carry both these and these combined in a combination. This premium version doesn't have that combo right now. And whether or not that's temporary, or that they will add it later, or that this is completely intended and it will stay that way, we're going to have to see. But you're going to have to choose between 23mm gun pods or 2 R60 missiles in combination with some sort of ground pounding ordnance, if you want that. But or just clean rockets, or I'm sorry, missiles alone. But that is the distinction. That is the difference. It immediately, for me, makes these packs quite a bit less appealing, because there is no difference in battle rating. You still have the one cannon, but I don't know. It makes them slightly less appealing if you have a regular version at the same battle rating with a more interesting combination, whether it's the American Harrier with countermeasures or this Jak-38M with a combination of missiles and extra gun pods. Makes the plane stronger, right? But it sits at the same battle rating, and the premium packs don't have that option. So why would I buy this? That would be my immediate thought. Maybe let me know in the comments what you think. But if I have 2 similar planes with the same battle rating, and the one is premium, I have to pay for it. It has no additional value over the regular tree version, which actually has options that makes it stronger. Then why would I buy the pack? Hey man, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's temporary. Everything you see here on this dev server is temporary and is still subject to change, right? So yeah, we we're gonna have to see. Oh, I let it sit on the wrong one. We have another Harrier with a nice pointy nose. This is the last addition to the airplanes in this second dev server. A second Harrier in the British line, the Harrier GR3, and well, they've put it here before the Jaguar 9.7 battle rating, and here again we come to the same conclusion as well. The rest of the setup, the armor and the X-ray, is of course the same as the American cousins, but and what is also is the same is that this Harrier in the regular tree also has the flares actually, and you're running around with the 16Gs, AIM 9Gs as well here. Other options possible as well if you want. But compared to that premium Harrier that we had in the first dev server, it doesn't have any countermeasures. This one does have the SRAM missiles, which have the 20Gs, so that's 4Gs better, better missiles, but it doesn't have the countermeasures. So that is the trade-off here again, with the countermeasures for the Harriers, just like with the American combination. Only with this one you have the premium Harrier running around with better missiles than the regular tree. So that's a trade-off, countermeasures or not. And on the other side is the missiles, better missiles or countermeasures. For the British Harriers is going to be the difference. They sit at the same battle rating again, as I said. But this new one must be... they made it another model with a different nose. Not exactly sure why that is. The X-ray doesn't give me some explanation of it, but I'm sure some of you guys will know the exact details from your studies into these planes, why this nose is different than the other ones. But anyway, the main differences for us in War Thunder right now is that this one has the countermeasures and the premium Harrier has the better missiles. So there is actually, for this one, there is a tangible reason why it is necessary that maybe you want to buy this. It actually has a distinct advantage over the GR3 in the regular tree, but it also has a downside because it doesn't have the countermeasures. At least that's what we see right now in this tree, and that's the differences, and that's what's new for this dev server. So you can expect quite a few more Harriers in the game and some nice new Russian jets that have the same kind of weird difference between the regular tree version being slightly weaker than the premium one, except maybe for this British combo where the premium Harrier does have something that this one doesn't have. But okay, I guess that is it, guys. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, become part of this community. If you are already a subscriber, don't forget to like the video, do leave me a comment, and if you really feel like helping out today, make sure to share the video with your friends and let them know about the channel.